So I'm going to start all over again so that we can all enjoy what we're supposed to enjoy. Let's go for it. ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀. ẹ ṣé ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ní orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbikíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń wò mí ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ẹ káalẹ́ ẹ káàsán ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ṣàlàáfíà ni a wà gbogbo lè ń kọ́ ṣàlàáfíà ni mo bá gbogbo yín. Ó dá mi lójú pé fún ìdí kan tàbí ìkejì kìíní ọ̀hún ó ń ṣe nǹkan tóun lálẹ́ yìí wo àwọn èèyàn mi kan wọlé ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò tí ì ráyè wọlé fún dìkan tàbí ìkejì tí mi ò mọ̀ tí ò yé mi. If you can hear me out there, please, especially on YouTube, let me see your message. Just keep. Emma Binu. Good morning. Get smart with joy. One of the first people to arrive tonight. If you're here, let me see your logo. Let me see your logo if you're here with me because I want to know if you're here with me tonight. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun ni a máa fi tọ́ra wa létí ní àṣálẹ́ nítorí pé àwọn kankan wà tí a gbọ́dọ̀ máa mọ̀ ní òòrèkóòrè ní gbogbo ìgbà. Mo kí yín lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé àti lágbà tí ẹ bá ti wà pẹ̀lú mi ẹ bá mi sọ I am here sórí chat yẹn. If you are here, let me know you are here. On the chat, let me know. Just say I'm here. Just say to me I'm here, and I will know you are here. Because at the moment I want to make sure I'm talking to my family, not like when we were young. And our parents used to say, unseen guest at every meal. If you're here, let me know. Mwambi. I promise you, Uncle Nimoje, that you will get it next week. Together with our mommy. I'm here from Germany. Germany is here tonight, okay? And Americana are here as well. Okay, Odua today, Motiri Lotun, Lucy. Mori ọkùnrin, mori obìnrin, mori onílé, mo dẹ̀ rí àlejò náà bákan náà. ẹ kú dédé wòyí ṣé àlàáfíà la wà gbogbo lè ń kọ́ ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá yín kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe òjòrò fún mi tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọlọ́run alárùbí ni ò gbà fún ní àṣálẹ́ yìí a máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn kankan from Houston, Texas. Thank you for coming, auntie, uncle, brother, sister. Some people don't want us to call them uncle. They will say they are not that old. But ojúlówó tó yọnu ìdajì ní ìdodo ní ìdajì ara mo mọ àwọn tó jù mí lọ́nu yín dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ lóní rẹpẹtẹ so ọláìwọlá ẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀rún tẹ́rì ọmọ àlàdé ẹ̀pẹ́ lẹ́yìn díẹ̀ lónìí ìwọ̀n tó yẹ pé mo ti fògùn rẹ̀ gbárí pé nǹkan tí ọ̀gá mi tó wà nulẹ̀ mi sọ fún mi pé kí n ṣe tí n bá ṣe pẹ́rẹ́ mo lẹ́yìn lẹ́ máa gbà Yorùbá Nation sister Olúbùnmi okay tẹ́rì wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn Temi was here first. I can see her signature straight away when we started. Temi Kingsworth, you are here with us too. For me, and Lembe, sister me. I was saying Terry's supposed to be here first. Yeah, no, he has to come here first. You guys are family. You know this song that say, you are family. You are all my family. Lálẹ́ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sọ òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá a lè máa bára wa sọ ni pé gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe nǹkan tí inú Ọlọ́run dùn sí. Ní àṣálẹ́ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tá ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó kàn yín ọ̀rọ̀ tó kàn mí ni ọ̀rọ̀ tó kàn gbogbo apáta ó wá depend lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe take it. Ó depend lórí bí mi náà bá ṣe take ẹ̀ ó depend lórí bí mi bá ṣe jù sí yín àti bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bá ṣe gbà á ṣùgbọ́n ó dá mi lójú pé nǹkan rere ni màá jù sí yín nǹkan rere ló dẹ̀ máa dé ọ̀dọ̀ yín náà ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Combating fake people, yeah, I know. This is why I was fighting it. I was saying it's supposed to send notification but it didn't send notification. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. That's why I started and I have to start. I have to start. I have to stop. I have to start to make sure that the notification come. But it didn't come. But don't worry about it. It's one of those things. You know what you can do for me? Copy the link, share it to groups, and let people that didn't get the links like me and you knows that the link didn't come. Or we don't know. Nobody can stop this train. This train is already on the move. And nobody can stop it. If you know that song that says there's no stopping now. There's no stopping now. Maybe they know what we want to talk about already. That's why they want to make sure that we don't send notifications. But you're here. That is the most important thing. There are some few things we talk about as part of the weekly review. Because we're going to merge this one with weekly review this week. So that we haven't done weekly review for some time. So we're going to have to bring so many news we have on our weekly review portal. We're going to try and bring it in tonight so that we can go through it one after the other together. Ooh. Okay, something is still wrong somewhere because it's showing the wrong pictures. So many things is wrong tonight. I don't know why it's like that, but it's okay. It's one of those things. Okay, that is probably my fault because I didn't finalize that one before I move on to the next thing. That's probably why. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to get the picture taken quickly before we continue combating the fake news in our lives, in this agitation, in our quest for freedom. We want to try and combat the fake news before it drones us. We don't want no fake news in our life. We don't want no fake news to come and dominate our lives. So if you seek fake news anywhere, don't worry about it. It's not going to do anything for us, and there's nothing fake news can do for us. We will move on, we will proceed, and nothing will happen. I want to assure you that. Ẹ kálẹ́ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi níbikíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń wò mí ṣe dáadáa la wà. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín bí ẹ ṣe ń wọlé yẹn o. Mo dúpẹ́ àwọn final adjustment tó yẹ kí n ti ṣe kí n tó débi báyìí rárá ó ní mo ń fi ọgbọ́n ṣe ni mo ṣe ń wo ọ̀tún tí mo ń wo òsì nítorí pé nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká ṣe ní dáadáa ká fi ọgbọ́n ṣe náà ni. Mo kí n pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò ti àṣálẹ́ yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wọlé gbogbo yín náà ni mò ń rí mo sì ń kí ní méje mẹ́sàn-án pọ́nlé ṣítà mo ti rí yín ọláìwọlé mo rẹ́yìn náà ẹ kásẹ̀ yín lẹ̀ o ẹ kásẹ̀ yín lẹ̀ mo rí yín dáadáa mo rí yín dáadáa Kazeem Adédòkun mo rẹ́yìn náà ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ọláìwọlé mo rẹ́yìn náà bákan náà ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí fún àǹfààní àwọn tí wọn gba notification gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ lè bá mi ṣe tí wọ́n fi máa mọ̀ pé àkókò ti débẹ̀ ni pé kí àwọn èèyàn kan bá copy link yẹn kan bá jù sí orí group any group that you have. Maybe if you copy the link and put it there, some of our people will know. But even if there's no link, you know, family, blood is thicker than water. That's why people are still turning up. So even if the notification didn't come, yes, I can still see you guys that you're still on the lookout for me, and I'm still seeing you here and there. Richie, mo rẹ́yìn náà bákan náà gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook mo rẹ́yìn náà mo rí. Thank you, my sister. I love you too with all my heart. Uncle KS, can I tell you one thing? Old things are sometimes better than new things. Shaka Khan is the singer, is the artist that perform actress. Artist? I don't know. That perform that music. Okay, let's go there. Combating fake news and fake people in our quest for freedom. Should we leave fake news to keep going on now? Or should we talk about fake news? Should we leave fake people to keep thriving? Should we talk about them now? What is your own opinion about all this mess? It's becoming messy. And it's becoming seriously messy. And the only thing I could do, Ilias Olubode Shidadalewa. So the only thing I think we need to do is to address all this problem before we get to the new house. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń tọ̀lé nísìnyí tá bá kó délé tuntun lọ kó má tọ̀lé mọ́ gbogbo oògùn tá bá máa ṣe fún wọn bóyá oògùn sọ̀yẹ́ la máa sọ fún wọn ni bóyá wọn máa jí wọn lálálẹ́ pé àwẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ tọ̀ kó tó wá sùn kó má tọ̀lé níbà ẹ̀ ṣáà wọn gbà táwọn kékeré wọn máa ṣe fún wa nìyẹn adé lọ́tọ̀ kó má tọ̀lé má fomi parọ́ sí níbà ẹ̀ nítorí ìjọ kan yẹn kọ́ lè bu ipá tọ̀lé ni mí so mo ti kọ́ búra mi nísìnyí so kò sẹ́ni tó máa bú mi létà pé mo tọ̀lé nígbà tó máa kéré ẹni tí ò bá dẹ̀ tọ̀lé rí kó kọ́ ju òkú sí mi kó pè mí lórúkọ kó pè mí tọ̀lé ògo ònùdí ìyàwó jẹun tó ò pa alẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ ṣáwọn. My brother, that is not in me. Oh God of mercy, I don't want you to talk about that again, bro. Just let's move on. That's for Elias. So, we're going to the new house. People that always burn the pot. We want to train them so that they don't go and burn the pot when we get there. People that always do short put. No matter people let no matter she be, no matter she number 2 or number 3, no matter people let no matter she see. The new house has water system. Complete system. So we want to train them so that when we get to the new house, the idea of putting paper on the floor, right? We want to get rid of those ideas now. so that it doesn't become a problem when we get there. There's so many people in our midst that like to show off. There's so many people in our midst that have to say, me, 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 me. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, and I got so many response from you guys. Thank you very much, yes, Matt. If we sort the problem out now, I'm sure YouTube is down. Wow. Can you try and refresh it for me, please? Try and refresh the YouTube. I feel there was a problem earlier on. Okay. It's what happened is that when I started it first, he inherited something from the last one. So I have to reprogram it in a way. And decide to be funny. You know, this system sometimes can do whatever they like, not what you want them to do, actually. Okay, so there's so many of us who are fake. Fake in the sense that they're not fighting for Yoruba nation. They will pretend they're fighting for Yoruba nation. Fatai Ogunibido. Ọ̀gá mi pàtàkì. Tuale, ọwọ́ méjì lókè fi hàn kan ṣó. So there's so many people here in this agitation that pretend to be fighting for Yoruba nation. They're not fighting for Yoruba nation. They're either fighting for recognition. They're fighting for their name. They want to make money. They want to scam people. They're working for their slave masters. Some people want to lead by force, by fire. Some people think they just have to rise at the expense of others. And it's happening here and there. I watched Frank Bello's show a little bit earlier on today. And what the man was splitting out was dangerous, mate. I'm not going to repeat what he said. I'm not going to repeat all. Because I don't carry bad news. Olusegun Toyin Akaba. No, something was wrong with it before. Anu Moriba. Momiwa. And I don't carry bad news. There was a picture that came out during the week, maybe on Thursday or Wednesday morning, that a school in Jebuat side, that there was an issue there. I'm sure some of you must have seen that picture. And people start sharing these things. Say, this happened in Jebuat side, where they said some people. Bashir Mustafa, if we mention name, it's not going to solve the problem. Femi Babalola. Look, I'm sure you're going to bring a king to me soon, but don't worry. I will sort you out soon. Opeyemi. Christopher. Okay, Bashiru, if we mention name, it's not going to solve problem. Then I don't want to do name and shame. I want to do something that they know that some people knows about what they were doing and their heart will pump. Boom, 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 boom. And then they will change. Say, I escaped this time around. And this picture was a fake. Where they cut somebody's mouth, a little child mouth, and the head. This picture was a complete fake. Nothing like that happened in the Waterside. When I saw it, I was angry. And then I looked closer and I said, hold on, I've seen this picture before. I've seen this picture before. So I refused to post it. I'm going to investigate it. I woke up, get into Google, put it in Google. That picture, I have seen it. They said it happened in Delta State sometimes last year. So people keep recycling these pictures. So I wouldn't know unless I'm from there. I won't know whether it's true or not. So anything that had an iota of doubt, we should look into it properly. We should investigate it better before we pump it out for public consumption. Because tí a bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn, tá a bá débi tá ń lọ, hey. Wàhálà ni o. Because when we get there, we don't want to gag anybody to say you can't say this, you can't say that. We want freedom of expression. Don't talk about my brother. If you want to say anything about my brother, I'll fight you. If you want to say anything about my brother, I'll fight you. If you have anything that we know that Koiki hasn't done right, I'll call him. You call him. Tell him. I'll call him. Or I can mention it a little bit, but we don't have to reprimand people openly. You understand? So that, and no matter what Koiki has done in the past, I'm sure he has probably decided to correct it and make everything clean. So believe me sincerely, this is the best way. Like I said to you, if I'm wrong, please correct me with love. Not correct me to crucify me, but correct me with love. I would really appreciate it. But what I would not appreciate is if you don't correct me at all. We're all going to be in trouble, because I will tell you what is not. Can someone call him then to say, we're waiting for him? I didn't know about that. I saw it, but I didn't take a note of it. Because I know they wrote a letter to a community, some few communities in Ogun State as well. Right? I know they wrote a letter to some few communities in Ogun State. Yeah. So I know they wrote a letter to a community in Ogun State, some few community in Ogun State, that they come in, and the community stopped sending their school. It's not only fraudsters. It's even people that wants to make a name for themselves, but they're doing it wrongly. They're doing it very wrongly. How wrongly? Very, very wrongly. Because these kind of people will not set their priority right. We're supposed to be running after A, they will be running after W. Olawale, I don't want you to talk like that on my platform, please. I'm begging you. Can you retract that message, please? Can you take it back, please? Bashiru, as well, can you take that comment back, please? Can you take it? Can you retract it for me, please? We're all family. Come on. Retract it. Take it back, please. Olai Wale and Bashiru, can we take those comments out, please? Can we delete your comment, please? Please, I'm begging both of you, please. My family, you are my family. Take it out, please. Thank you. I'm waiting for the two of you guys. Please take the comment back out, please. Please. Bashiru Mustafa and Olaiwale Sholademi, could you please? Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. I love you. Much respect, sir. I really respect that. Please. And Bashiru, I'm still waiting for you as well. You're my brother. Please take it out. When things like that happens, I deal with it myself. Please. Thank you very much, Bashiru. I really love that. Okay. I don't want to go against the rule today. The petition for referendum, please sign it. It goes a long way for us. Do your best. Do your part. Let us all do our parts. You spend so much time watching these things. We do so much of this. So, what my problem? I'm not saying that is the way. I'm not saying this is the way. Okay. Combating fake people stroke news in our quest for freedom is what we're talking about. And the best way to do it is to correct people with love. Yeah, Olawale is someone me. Is someone I respect that, bro. We have to correct people with love. We don't want to fry any Yoruba outside in the cold or in the sun. No. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, I will put the link here now. Okay, the link on Facebook is actually wrong. So I'm going to put the proper link that takes you to where you're supposed to go straight. 1 second. One of my brother that said I have to hammer it. I think the brother is correct. I think for a change, I'm going to go over it and over it and over it and over it again today. Because that means anybody that comes late, we always catch the glimpse of what we're talking about. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Thank you. I got a nice coffee. Okay. So I'm just looking for it. I know I kept it somewhere closely and the air. But sometimes because I kept too many things there, they tend to want to hide from me, which is a shame. And I want to appreciate all those people that support Heritage Television last night. I want to appreciate you all. God will bless you, reward you mightily. I don't know what happened to it. He has run away from me. Well, I'll go and bring it from somewhere else. Even if that one decides to do a runner, there's other ways to bring it back. I'm not talking about taking. Uncle Shala, I'm on a show at the moment, so I hope you know that. Oh, God of mercy. This thing still inherits the last image, which is not good. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just looking for it. I don't know how it decided to do a runner from me. Anyway, I don't want us to waste our time. No, I shouldn't talk like that. That's silly of me. I'm sorry, guys. That is not time wasting. Okay. And it's not on that tab as well. Ooh. God of mercy. How did I do that? Okay, let's have a look here. The reason being that I have so many things open on this system. And because of that, sometimes it takes. Oh, I found it. I found it. There it is. Okay, I've just pasted it on YouTube, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook as well in the second. I've actually pinned it there, so it's not gonna go away easily. And even if he wants to, okay, Bashiru has done it for me. Thank you very much, my brother. I really love you for that, sir. I'm gonna pin the one you've done because that seems to be the right one. So, wow, some people are giving real instruction. You see, working as a team goes a long way. I was looking for something and somebody has actually put it there already. Sorry, guys. That coffee is nice. Thank you, Chris Cross. Too much of self-servicing. Too much of self-servicing. And this is not gonna. And you know why they're doing it? Because you and me encourage them. Anybody that you think is doing self-servicing, you should not be part of it. You should walk away from it. Anybody. Anybody. If I'm doing self-servicing, please walk away from me. If you think I want to start glorifying myself, Uncle Matthew, welcome. You're late. You're late. Okay. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, there are so many things to deal with here sometimes. Until we decide to start combating people with self-interest, self-service within ourselves. My sister said I need to inform you to please confirm it from your email. But I thought they said you don't need an email. And I'm supposed to ask. Well, I haven't asked. Everyone else of us needs to do this. Last week, exactly this week, exactly a week today, I came up with somebody that we were doing an interview, interviewing the king of Ikongo. And towards the end, one of you typed, someone has just patent. The logo. And I make noise about it. Do you know what? This woman went to go and report me to maybe about 500 people. He's showing my address. I show your address because you put your address. It's like someone gone to go and do armed robbery. I think I have a call. Even though I'm not ready for call, but I'll still take this one. Hello. Hello, you're on the live show with me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you trying to get involved in my program?
Well, yeah, I want to commend I think òyìnbó yín ti pọ̀ jù, but it's okay. Torí
ó yẹ ẹja sọ
we're fighting for Yoruba nation.
ẹja ṣe
Shouldn't
de
we be
abínibí gbà
speaking
yẹn
more Yoruba, sir?
ẹja ṣe de abínibí gbà yẹn ó yà ń gbọ́ yín.
Kò sí wàhálà, kò sí ìta lè sọ.
ẹ sọ Yorùbá.
Tàbá ka ẹrú inú ẹrú abàjẹ́.
Báwa.
So á dùn mọ́ mi pé kó jẹ́ pé èdè abínibí wa la máa sọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà, à ń gbọ́ yín gbà yẹn.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ dá sí torí mo ti wà lórí mítìn nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀. Lórí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ó tún yàtọ̀ díẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú pé mo máa gbé yín padà sẹ́yìn.
Okay.
Ọ̀rọ̀ méjì ni èmi fẹ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wa àti agitation wa. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Ọ̀rọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ ni pé mo fẹ́ rọ àwọn èèyàn wa láti mọ̀ pé ìlú kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó easy. Ìjọ lásán gan abẹ́ni tó máa kó èèyàn 50 jọ it's not easy. Ṣùgbọ́n ìlú tó dáa jù ní ìlú tí oníkálukú ti mọ̀ pé diversity wa yẹn, ẹ má bínú pé mo sọ òyìnbó mẹ́yẹn o, a lè máa mix ẹ o, pé bá ṣe yapa tó yẹn náà there is strength in number tá a bá ti lè respect ara wa. So èmi á máa rọ gbogbo àwa tá à ń ṣe agitation Yorùbá ká mọ̀ yìí pé kinní mi ni ó yàtọ̀ sí kinní wa ni. Ká mọ̀ yìí pé gbogbo wa lápapọ̀ la máa make a decision. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àpẹẹrẹ a ní ìdá ti ṣépè fún àwọn tó bá ń wá restructuring nítorí pé ibi táwọn ń fẹ́ nìyẹn. Mo kàn fi ṣe àpẹẹrẹ ni o nítorí pé a fẹ́ force opinion wa lórí anybody, otherwise àwa náà tún di dictator nìyẹn. Nǹkan tá a ní kò dáa òun làwa náà ń ṣe yẹn. So téèyàn kan bá ní restructuring ẹ jẹ́ ká convince ẹ. Tí nǹkan tá a gbé lọ́wọ́ bá dá wa lójú ẹ jẹ́ ká polongo káwọn oní restructuring kan má lé àwa lóko, káwa náà ká má kọjú ìjà, but tí gbogbo wa bá jọ lè fẹnu kò yí pé ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká gba referendum, then campaign la need, awareness la need láti sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ìdí ẹ̀ tá fi gbọ́dọ̀ lọ pátápátá lélẹ̀, ìdí ẹ̀ tá fi gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ilé báyìí lélẹ̀. So táwa náà bá mú bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí pé because èmi rí pé nínú àwa tá à ń ṣe agitation yìí nǹkan kan ló ti cause problem fún wa sà. Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú pé ọ̀rọ̀ mi pọ̀. Point number 1
ọ̀rọ̀ yóò pọ̀ sà.
Orí point méjì ni mo pè fún. All right. Ṣẹ́rí unfortunately there insecurity and there's the issue of pé Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró autonomy, the changing of the system of governance. Ṣùgbọ́n méjèèjì ti wá dàpọ̀, so ó wá ń run emotion wa. For example, take away the fact yìí pé àwọn èèyàn ń pa àwọn Fúlàní ń pa àwọn èèyàn wa, ká níyẹn ò tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ rárá, a dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe bá ṣe ń ṣe àní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ because a fẹ́ lọ ni, a máa take time wa láti explain fáwọn èèyàn ni. Èmi àti ẹ̀yin Uncle Adé àti gbogbo àwa agitator àtàwátàwà nílùú òyìnbó a lè kó Yorùbá lọ láì jẹ́ yí pé because ìlú wọn náà ni, láì jẹ́ pé a ṣe education fáwọn èèyàn ìdí ẹ̀ tá a ṣe fẹ́ lọ. Tí wọn bá dẹ̀ tí ìgbà tí ò tí yé wọn a máa continue ni títí tá bá fi wá ṣe referendum. Tá bá ṣe referendum lónìí gbogbo bá ṣe pariwo tó ta ṣe Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Tí wọ́n bá ní èèyàn 10 million ló sọ pé Yorùbá nation, èèyàn 15 million ló sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ dúró wọn Nàìjíríà, ṣáwa 10 million yẹn ṣá máa yọ àdá ni pé rárá àgbà. We have to respect the vote. The majority carry the vote. So in that note, ká máa respect ipe gbogbo wa àjọ wà lójú kan náà ni ká dẹ̀ gain more ground, more soul. Because mo mọ̀ yìí pé táwọn èèyàn bá mọ nǹkan tí a mọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó máa fẹ́ dúró nu Nàìjíríà. But ká take time wa láti fi explain. Number 1 nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn. Number 2, because àwọn kankan ti wà tó yẹ pé why I'm saying that Uncle Adé ni pé àwọn kan ti wà tó yẹ pé yes they believe rightly so pé a gbọ́dọ̀ lọ bí èmi àti yín ṣe believe, but wọ́n wò wí pé opinion tèmi nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ nìyẹn, àwọn tó tí ìfẹ́ yẹn jẹ́ ká carry wọn along. Kò ṣe pé yàtọ̀ sáwọn saboteur o, yàtọ̀ sáwọn saboteur o, kò ṣe pé ká kàn máa ọ̀nà ká burú síra wa àbí a máa sọ́ dìjà àbí kinní kan. No, that's not the way. Now ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tí mo fẹ́ sọ bí a ṣe ń bá agitation yìí lọ tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ discuss òun ni pé ilé la ní a fẹ́ kọ́, ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe ni láàánú pé àti ẹ̀ tí ìgbẹ́ foundation a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wá bí tá a ti máa bú yẹ̀pẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn ti ń pín yàrá ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí náà. ní London ní kinní yẹn ló ti pọ̀ sí jù because we have organizations different organizations tó jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ ni wọ́n ń ṣe security aláwọn tó ń ṣe awareness aláwọn tó ń ṣe campaign different organization but èwo ní ti àwọn organization tó máa ń wá láti UK tó jẹ́ pé bíi positioning themselves ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ gàba wọ́n fẹ́ yanra wọn lé àwọn èèyàn lórí ni ṣé ètò ìṣèlú tó dáa nìyẹn ṣé democracy nìyẹn torí lọ́dọ̀ yín ní London àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan táwa ń rò sí kọ́ lórí o ará Amẹ́ríkà làwa ọ̀dọ̀ yín láti gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti yan government wọ́n ti yan prime minister global directorate your governing body so gbogbo yẹn it looks to us like positioning themselves for a position tó bá jẹ́ pé group ti wá o diplomacy for Yorùbá nation à ń wá amama camp láti lobby ìyẹn la ní ìdí ń sìn kò ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó máa because bí à ń ṣe ìjọba bí à ń ṣe nǹkan kan ní àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ why are they positioning themselves for position Yorùbá nation tá àti ìgbà bóyá mo dẹ̀ ṣe mistake ni o kàn explain further because irú èmi ni global directorate yẹn I was made to understand it's a government kìnnìkan
government in exile
for the people by the people. Government in exile. But shouldn't it be government of the people by the people for the people? Elected by the people. Kì í ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn náà máa dìde tó máa ní èmi ní government yín. Àtúrí omi náà governing body. UK yìí náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Uncle Ade, I think it's time we discuss that. Tí wọ́n bá idea yẹn, I need it. Then they need to carry people that are working. They need to carry every organization. Can't they get representation? Can't they bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní practice ẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀? Kì í ṣe pé àwọn kan náà máa kàn mú wá pé a ní ìdírú nǹkan báyìí. Àwọn náà máa yanra wọn síbẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin yanra yín lé Yorùbá nation lórí nìyẹn. Gbogbo nǹkan yẹn làwọn míì ń rí tó fi ń wò pé these people are not serious. So àwọn nǹkan yẹn lèmi fẹ́ ká wò because there's a lot of people that are putting their effort. So ẹ má jẹ́ ká wà selfish. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká wà self-centered. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yìí pé ìlú gbogbo wa ni. If we want to do this, I know ọmọ Yorùbá ọpọlọ ọgbọ́n wà lórí wa láti ṣe in the right way. Mo ṣe orí kò gbè mí ó lọ́wọ́ kan kánú ni o. But àti ìpẹran eléyìí tí ń sọ pé orí ni máa mú ọrùn ni máa mú ó máa ta àwọn míì sẹ́yìn ní òwe.
àti ìra ẹran yẹn rárá sà àti ìra ẹran àti ìlọrọ ẹran tá a fẹ́ pa yẹn.
a ti fẹ́ pa eléyìí ni because eléyìí àlówó tá a fẹ́ fi rà ìsídà ká jà àbí ká jagbà. So a fẹ́ lọ pẹran oko ọdẹ là ń lọ bá ṣe wà ẹ̀kọ́ lọ ń jẹ́ àpẹran ni. But èèyàn kan ti sọ pé.
Ẹ máa sọ tiyín lọ tí ẹ̀yin bá sọ tiyín tó máa jẹ́ kí ìyá mi bá a sọ̀rọ̀.
Well tẹ bá fẹ́ kí n hold on mo lè kẹ́lòmíì sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá yẹ pé
okay ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ the two-way conversation gbà yẹn so that mọ́mì wa bá a dá sí i. Mọ́mì wa bá a dá sí i.
But èmi rò pé ó yẹ ká discourage nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Mọ́mì ẹ yí sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn o ẹ yí sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ká lè gbọ́ yín dáadáa mà.
So èmi rò pé kí gbogbo wa jọ ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá dẹ̀ tó time tí a fẹ́ wo àwọn tó yẹ kí wọ́n lọ darí wa gbogbo wa ò lè já darí kó jẹ́ collective effort even kó jẹ́ interim government a lè gba ìlú lónìí ká ṣe election lónìí kò possible. Yes a máa need wọ́n ronú ahead pé a máa need some kind of government. Irú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn ti lè wà díẹ̀ in exile but kì í ṣe àwọn tó sọ pé àwa ni gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yín wọ́n ń ṣayé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn èèyàn náà máa yan gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn ẹ máa gbé àìdíà yẹn wá ni ẹ wá gbé sílẹ̀ fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá kó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa ti máa position ara yín èmi ni prime minister èmi ni kinní kan no fún àwọn wo so kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o because a lot of people are complaining.
ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ màmá wa ẹ hold on sir mọ́mì ẹ kálẹ́ mà.
Ẹ̀ka lẹ́sà àkú atótónu akú kó lè dá.
Yes ma.
Akúkú dá fún gbogbo wa.
Àmì àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Mo rí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn bàbá wa ń sọ yẹn lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n yan àwọn tí wọ́n yàn. Mo rò pé kinní kan tó dàbí wípé ó jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ fẹ́mi ń bẹ̀ ni wípé wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú UK. kó lè máa ṣe ètò bí àwọn tó wà ní UK ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rí àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan gbà. Mi ò rò pé wọ́n ṣe fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o, bóyá mo dẹ̀ misunderstand wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n at the same time ń tẹ́ ẹ sọ táwọn bàbá wa yẹn ń sọ ó jó òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n mo rò pé ó dà pé UK forum nìyẹn wà fún. Mo wà nínú ìpàdé yẹn ní ọjọ́ bíi mélòó kan sẹ́yìn. Mo ń gbọ́ honourable kìnìkan mo wá láti bù wọ́n pé mi ò sí ní dájọ́ kìíní o, bóò ni àwọn wo ló ń jẹ́ honourable. Wọ́n wá ní àwọn tí wọ́n ń vie fún àwọn position ni tọ́lẹ̀ ti gbà wọlé or something like that, àwọn tó ń pè ní honourable yẹn. Mo wá ní okay, wọ́n wá ní tèmi náà bá fẹ́ contest mo wá wò pé mo ò bá mi wí torí mi ò lè wà ní Amẹ́ríkà kí n máa contest fún nǹkan tó wà ní London. Mo dẹ̀ rò pé mo ti gbọ́ nípa ẹ̀rí tí wọ́n sọ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ make a house of Yorùbá ní London stand kí àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó yẹ kó ti máa rí jẹ láti gbà yìí kó lè máa tó wọn lọ́wọ́, bóyá àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọ̀lú tó ríbi dé sí tó lè try láti vie fún wọn. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ̀mí gbọ́ nìyẹn o, mi ò mọ bóyá wá ní nǹkan míì ṣe pẹ̀lú tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí o, bóyá pé wọ́n ń fẹ́ impose ara wọn lé wa lórí o. Tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ á jẹ́ pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó, ṣùgbọ́n má jẹ́ ká tí conclude ní ìsìn wípé nǹkan ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn tó máa ṣèjọba Yorùbá orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá wọn wà kì í ṣe London wọn ò ti mọ̀ pàṣẹ, kò possible. So tó bá sẹ́yìn náà bá ń rò wọ́n fọ́kẹ́ ara wọn nìyẹn, wọ́n tọ́ra wọn ni o. Bóyá kó ní láti bọ́ sí gbogbo àgbáyé láti sọ fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wípé kì í ṣe báwọn fẹ́ máa fi ìjọba ṣèjọba lè máa rú láti London, kò possible. Àwọn tá à ń pariwo wípé Buhari kúrò lé ó ń ṣèjọba Nàìjíríà láti London, which means the same thing ló kú sí nìyẹn. Bọ̀ mo rò wípé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo rò pé ohun tí mo ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n náà fẹ́ choose àwọn èèyàn ni ohun tí wọ́n sọ. So bóyá ní nǹkan míì tẹ́fẹ́ sọ ń pa ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ ohun tí ó yé èmi sí.
Ẹ ṣe ìyá wa, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pé alàgbà kan wọlé kó di a very good conversation. Mọ́mí wa àbí dáàdì wa alàgbà tó pè láti ìlú UK, ẹ kálẹ́.
Ẹ kálẹ́ dáàdì wa.
Mọ́mí wa ni ọ̀fẹ́ mọ́mí wa, mo fẹ́ make sure pé mi mọ nọ́mbà yẹn mo ṣe pé dáàdì wa àbí mọ́mí wa, ẹ kálẹ́ mà.
Wàhálà ikú iṣẹ́.
Ẹ fẹ́ bá wa dá ṣètò iṣẹ́ tí mo nǹkan tó ń sọ ń pa ẹ̀ dáadáa yìí, kí ni opinion ti yín mà?
Mo mọ̀ ṣe rí dáàdì àti gbogbo àwọn tó ti pè tán wà tán listen. Mo fẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ara wa yé. Mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ra wa yé gan. Ṣé ti rí problem tí Yorùbá ní òun ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o. A ní ìgbàgbọ́ síra wa. A nígbàgbọ́ síra wa ó dẹ̀ máa affect wa gan. Tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ bóyá yẹn ń sọ yìí. Èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ò wá láti ṣe ẹrú ẹnìkankan ò dẹ̀ lè impose ara ẹ̀ lé ẹnìkankan lórí. Ṣé títí gbogbo nǹkan tí à ń ṣe yìí èèyàn kan ti sọ ó dà pé ẹ̀yin náà lè sọ dájú wípé gbogbo wa ibì kan náà là ń lọ right. Tẹ́mi bá fà á lẹ́sẹ̀ tẹ́yìn fà á lórí tẹ́nìkan fà á lápá ṣé bí ká ti débi tá à ń lọ ni. Now people were calling different platforms. How can we contribute? How can we put money into this? Because we need money. You always talk about this. Now, we want to decide, okay, central government, like a governing body, not like what I see in the Yoruba nation now. Nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn ṣe ni pé bóyá platform tí yín ẹ̀gbọ́n pa ẹ̀ bọ̀ wọn pè yín. Mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìkan lára àwọn tó jọ ṣe kìíní yẹn ẹ̀yin máa mọ̀ kan nù wọn. Ẹni yẹn lè máa wá pè pé nǹkan báyìí làwọn èèyàn wa ń sọ o. Ẹ má yẹ ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ àwọn sọ fúnra wa. Ẹ má yẹ ká pàṣàmù tó máa bí anybody nínú.
Mọ́mí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n dá yín dúró bẹ̀yẹn for a short time. Let me give us a little bit of a background to what happened.
Okay.
Sometimes ago, they came to me and said they want to do Oba Yoruba in London. This was initial stage of the consultation, and I kick against it. And one of the reasons I kick against it is that Fioba Fulani nile yin, white Fioba Yoruba nile. So because I kick against it, so I think they stopped it.
Very good.
Then they came back to me and said they want to have consulate service. I listened to them, but when I saw the proposal and all the other things they were talking about, I said to myself, you can do whatever you like, but I don't want to be part of it. I have something called discerning spirit. I will look at things and see where it's going. If it's going to boomerang, I won't be there. Because my father, my mother in agree will not be happy if anything boomerang in my face.
Okay.
So I told them I don't want to be part of it.
Mo appreciate the so mo rí yín ní olótìtọ́ ènìyàn. Mo dẹ̀ rí yín ní ẹni tó fẹ́ rere fáwọn ìran ẹ̀.
Ẹni sùrùmọ́ wa. But most of them pé if they want to do it, they can do it, or it's not a problem. Because that is what they want to do, as long as they know what they were doing. So the second day, I make an inquiry back with some few people, lawyers, and people in the society, some few ambassadors, this and that and that and that. I make an inquiry. I said, this is what they want to do in London. The people were so angry about it. But I didn't go back to the people and say, this is what people think. Because me to say anybody lock on. And I called the man with love, because the man is a well-known man to me, very respectable person in the society. So I called him and said, this is this and this is that. And they said they're only doing welfare. Okay? No problem. So later on, I had the one to choose the UK chief officer, Ashiwaju Yoruba, UK. I looked at it and I was worried. What are they choosing Ashiwaju for? And on the consular service, they were choosing people and they were having consular number so and so. Honorable so and so. And I looked at it and I said, is this what we need? Within myself. Because like I said, I won't truncate what anybody is doing. I don't want to. You have your reason for doing that. But I will ask questions. Some of the questions I've been asking lately from so many organizations is, all this money you are raising, what percentage of it are you using to provide security for people back home? And I will tell you the reason. I read one of the book by our father, Pa Awolowo, Obafemi Awolowo. In that book, they came to England to come and do something. They brought some money to England to save in the bank. When they get here, one of them was sick that needs to be hospitalized. Right? So one of them suggested, can't money no way, can't fit told you any tea. Baba Awolowo kick against it. You know? Clamas of how you what about delay? Been in water one, don't car save ye at Lulare fishing cockon. Is that what the money is meant for? What you need to do is pocket money for our own expenses. We should take, everybody should contribute part of it for the upkeeping of that person. And that is what they did. Running organizations, the money to run all these organizations should come from the members, not from the public donations. Because there's so much to do at home.
Exactly.
They're talking about Israel Fund. The people that did the Israel Fund, they didn't touch that money. It was about so many years later that they touched that money. After the person, a 23 or 24-year-old man or 27-year-old man that did it. The man has actually died before they touched that money. because that was the instruction. But because of the way things are, I am an advocate of no single account for Yoruba Nation until all our Baba can get their heads together. And I'll tell you the reason. Because one of the questions I asked in all this meeting is, who is going to manage this money? This Baba is not talking to that Baba. This Baba is not talking to this Baba. This Baba is not talking to that Baba. So how are you going to administer this funding? That's number one. Number two, the people that are doing directorate, they call me. They spoke to me. Because if they don't speak to me, I will say so. One of the issues I have with them is that there are some few things you guys were doing that I don't like, that I don't think is right. They want me to come and do something, and I said, no, I don't want to do anything. I want to do something for all Yoruba groups without putting one in front of the other, without sabotaging one for the others. If the public does not know, let me tell you, there's a big rancoring going on between all this Egbe now. Yoruba Nation Global Directorate and Ilano. Because one thinks one wants to hijack the others. I don't believe in...
Why are they doing that?
Because of the way they were managing their service. Okay, for example, I don't know, maybe I should shed a little bit of more light on this to the general public, because it's still an in-house thing. It's what they will fight. It's not in-house. It's available in so many groups. There's a big battle going on between them now. Right? Because the UMPO registration, they register in YWC earlier on. Later on, they change it to Ilano. I think Yoruba Global Directory want them to change it to Yoruba, the name on UMPO to Yoruba Global Clinical. And the people in Ilano kicked against it.
Emma Binudade, Chesiri, most of Awa, Tanife Arawa, Anife Biwa, Anife Aweniyowa, Tajojo Mududoa. Only majority of us, la ṣe gbé kíní irú bí ẹn pé kó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ni bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So ẹ̀yin tá a wá ń wò lọ́ọ̀kan bí aṣíwájú, tẹ́ ń kó wa jẹ, tẹ́ ń fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bọ̀. Tá a bá ń gbọ́ ilé látọ̀dọ̀ yín, ó máa domi tútù sí wa lọ́kàn. Ìdí nìyí tí ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ò ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé mi ò fẹ́ ilé ẹ̀ wà ní dásí mọ́. Ṣé ti rí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún yín tẹ́yìn fẹ́ ò pé kò bọ ojú mu yẹn? Ẹ̀yin á wá pé àwọn ajítétọ̀ tó jẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ jọ gbọ́ èdè ara ti yín yé. Wá ṣàlàyé pé kò àní fi anything pamọ́ fúnra wọn kan báyìí làwọn gúrùpù báyìí suggest o. Èmi rò ní tèmi pé kò ní dáká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kí ni oníkálukú wá rò? Then you now take it back to them. Ti understand nǹkan tí mo sọ dáadé, because sábà ní ká máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ yẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ máa túká. Jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ járe kìíní yìí ṣe.
No, ẹ jẹ́ kí n correct yẹn ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa tú kìíní ìka.
Ẹ járe kìíní yìí omi tútù sí wa lọ́kàn.
Nítorí pé, and I will explain why. The people doing the job are doing the job tirelessly.
Lójú méjèèjì.
The people who are not doing the job are taking the glory for what some people are doing. You understand? And between me and you, sincerely speaking, the people who are doing the job are quiet. They're not saying anything. They're just pressing on with their strategy. But people who has been looking to be in power position with people who are in place of authority. Okay, some people has had a very big argument with me because they want me to introduce them to somebody that is in power position before. And I take their case to this person in power position, and I talked about it. And the person in power position said, this person said is the best, is this. What has it done? Because I told them exactly what the man said to me. And the man asked me, what has it done? And I said, well, no, the man said, where is that person working at the moment? And I said, the person is in between contracts. And the man said, Ade, you've done contracting before. How often? Because the man said, how long has it been in between contract? And I mentioned the time. And the man said, how often you finish a contract and you have to wait a week before starting another one? And I said, it has never happened. And the man said, because people know your worth. If you're that good, you will have a contract. Another contract will always be waiting for you while you're doing your first one.
Yeah.
Auntie, I have contract before that I was working for GE Capital and I was working for GE Capital sometimes ago. I was working 9 to 5. And Sage introduced me to MK Electrics. MK Electrics was so desperate for me. And I still have about 4 months left on the other contract. Do you know what they did? They begged me to come and work from 8 o'clock in the evening to 12 o'clock in the night. And they hire security officer to come and stay with me. Because I said to you, I can't be in this building by myself. So I was doing that while I was doing the other one. Sometimes I don't go every day. You understand? And this is the way, if you are so versatile, this is what's supposed to happen. Not versatile in books, but versatile in practicality.
Okay.
If you are good to the point that you are indispensable, people will say, call somebody and call that person and call that person. You can call anybody you like in the world. People will do. If you guys know what I know that I stomach, you'll be shocked. The people writing online, Madam, let me tell you one thing. A group came to me last year. They want me to do XYZ for them. And one of the people in that group ran to go and do what they asked me to do for that group for himself. But I am not here to crucify anybody. You understand? That is not my job. My job. Yes.
Hold on to.
No, this is the way. This is the best way to do it. Talk about it without mentioning their names.
Exactly.
They will know that.
Now we're talking about it.
Yes.
Let other agitators still more pakini come involved. We're not saying this rudely. We just thought this is not the right way.
Auntie, you don't know Yoruba probably. I will tell you a little bit about Yoruba. Okay. What we're supposed to be doing together when they invite me in last year, because they've been doing their own thing before they invited me in. When they invited me in, I called everybody else and said, this is what these people brought to me. Let's do it together. And I brought everybody. We started doing it together until that person will say, I want to go and do my own separately. I want to go and do my own separately. I want to go and do my own separately. Last year, heritage.
Daddy,
Yes,
do their own separately. King Gongoni won't after. She pony won't after ni. What fẹ́ ṣe fọ́ọ̀rọ̀nà ni àwọn gan wọ́n fẹ́ àwọn agbátẹrù gbogbo ń sìn àwọn náà aṣáájú wọ́n fẹ́ fira wọn bí aṣáájú gbogbo yẹn lèmi nínú meeting yẹn ní some few days ago. But fortunately, I have to go to work, so I had to let go.
Mommy, what? Aṣíwájú make sure parí kíní ìgbà ni àbí aṣíwájú láti jẹ́ olórí lé gbogbo wa lórí.
Àwọn oníkùlómọ̀ká o.
Tẹ́sírí
àwọn náà tí wọ́n lé mi ò rò wọ́n lé fọ́mọ Yorùbá.
Gbogbo nǹkan tó wù kí anybody máa dé lé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tàwa yìí. Lẹ́yìn pé ká gba Yorùbá nation, kó ní kálukú wá ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ fírẹ̀ ẹ̀ hàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn tá lè tẹ̀lé. gbogbo nǹkan tó wù kàn máa ṣe yìí kò ní meaning o, to be honest with you, kò ní any meaning.
Yes.
Ní o ti tèmi o, because mo wo gbogbo kinní yẹn bó ṣe ń lọ. Mo rí wọn ìgbà tí oníkálukú ń fọ ara ẹ̀ hàn, tó introduce ara wọn, tó ń sọ achievement wọn, nǹkan tó ti ṣe, ibi tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ and all that. I watched it. But ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kinní kan fún yín. Kì í ṣe ọmọdé àgbé kọ́rùn lọ sóko. Èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan kò lè dọ́là nísìnyí ká gba Yorùbá nation tán kí èèyàn kan wá sọ pé torí pé àwọn dá consular kinní kan sílẹ̀ tí ò ní functionality lọ títí. The only consular something tí mo expect kí wọ́n ṣe, which I thought was, what they were doing, is co-organize bí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tá wà lẹ́yìn odi bá ṣe máa ní one single database. Ẹni tó wà ní charge ti America kó make sure pé wọ́n gbé orúkọ everybody, local government everybody ti wá, so that ohun wa lè jẹ ọ̀kan. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe àlejò máa ṣe àlùwà centralize.
Àǹtí mi.
Onígbà tó ti wá di pé wọ́n ń pè yẹ́lẹyẹ̀lẹ yìí, ó máa domi tútù sí yan lọ́kàn.
No, kò lè domi tútù sí wa lọ́kàn nítorí pé we will get there by.
Uncle Ade.
Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Uncle
Ade.
Àfọ̀njá, ó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sà. Àfọ̀njá. Wow.
Hello sir.
Ó yá, à ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Ṣe nǹkan tí madam sọ yẹn gangan, that is my point. Ẹni pé ibi tí mo ti gbé ni pé àti ìpẹ̀ràn iṣẹ́ any organization ṣáàrí gbogbo èmi ní ìlànà YOV ìjà tó bá wù káwọn yẹn máa jà, àmọ́ iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe fún wa náà ṣèbí YWC ló lọ sí UNPO wọ́n dẹ̀ pariwo kínní yẹn. So any organization kò á lè má jà, Yorùbá ni wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà nù kínní tá à ń ṣe ń sìn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé heritage ni gbogbo wa kóra sí, tá bá ti ń pé 50, of course Yorùbá ìran tó máa ń our objective gan kálukú á fẹ́ sọ tiẹ̀. Yeah, so ìyẹn ò ń ṣe problem pé a disagree a jà. So gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ tí ò bá wù kó jà, ìlànà ò bá jà, kìíní kan ò bá ṣe, they are working. But nǹkan tí à ń sọ gangan nìyẹn pé ká nírú àwọn eléyìí nǹkan tó ń kóra wọn jọ fún ni pé àwọn fẹ́ keep database wa láti help bóyá a fẹ́ ṣe referendum ní bóyá a fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan, but it looks like they are positioning themselves for the head láti run àbíà àdẹ̀ tí ìdébẹ̀ yẹn àwọn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa la need. Mo ṣe pé káwọn kan máa ní àwọn máa speak on our behalf, àwọn máa jẹ́ kinní kan, and it's like they are positioning themselves like I said fún òun náà sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn ni madam sọ yẹn pé wọ́n ṣe interview wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ background nǹkan báyìí ni mo ti jẹ́, nǹkan báyìí ni mo ti ṣe, gbogbo nǹkan báyìí yẹn ò dáa because àwọn èèyàn tó serious tó ní ọpọlọ tó dẹ̀ lè gbé owó lẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ wá ní US tó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ àwa tó lè join kínní, when they see stuff like that wọ́n tún máa ń birú wa ni pé alágbára kí ló ń ṣe nu gbogbo kínní tó ń dààmú ara ẹ̀, ṣé báwọn people yẹn náà lélẹ̀, what is this? So organization tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ la need àwọn tó máa dàbí pé àwọn làwọn gbọ́n àwọn position ara wọn. Thank you.
Ká ní wọ́n fi òtítọ́ tó ṣe wípé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí o fún gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè ni. A ṣe nítorí ara wa, a ṣe láti gbéra wa sókè, àbí a ṣe nítorí pé ká lè máa ká lè ṣàmójútó ní kejì pé bóyá à ń rò pé àwa la máa jẹ olórí at the end of the day. But at the moment, to be sincere with you, we need leaders that will, take, care of this thing. Like we said the other day, àwọn tó wà ní gangan, àwọn mẹ́ta tí wọ́n mú sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n for that long, you're trying to raise money for these people. Tó bá yẹ pé a ti wà centralized, tẹnu wá kò ta ní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú ara wa tí kò ń ṣe pé mo fẹ́ ṣe tèmi lọ́tọ̀, mo fẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀, kò yẹ ká ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa tọrọ owó lóòótọ́ a lè announce, but a mọ̀ pé we can settle them. Then whatever tó bá to come in, we go straight to inú àpò tó yẹ pé anytime tá bá need nǹkan ó ti wà ńbẹ̀. Ká ní irú nǹkan yẹn ni àwọn bàbá yẹn ń ṣe, èmi ò bá rí bí nǹkan tó dáa pé okay o ẹ̀ ń try láti gather gbogbo wa together.
Àǹtí mi, mo fi owó àtọmọ mo fi dín lẹ́nu mà nígbà tí àwọn tó lọ sí àwọn tó mú àwọn OPC mẹ́ta tí wọ́n mú yẹn wọ́n fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Ask me the truth, how many organization has dipped their hand in their pocket and pass out some money to them from the money they have at hand? If what people are running after is the interest of Yoruba land on how to encourage other people to do something. There was an issue on the group I watched today. They sent something to me. And they want me to speak to this gentleman in Ekiti. The man said pé òun ò lọ sí Èkó nítorí pé gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n pín wọ́n pín kankan dọ́dọ̀. And I mentioned it to the Afonja that is on the line on Tuesday when they were trying to Tuesday or Wednesday when they were trying to distribute whatever they want to distribute. I said to them, I said, don't do this now, do it later. But they said no. And me, I keep telling them, a lot of people, I don't do things in the physical alone. I do things in the spiritual realm. Before I spoke on that day, they asked me to speak. I said, no, I am not going to speak. The reason I didn't want to speak is because, number one, I'm the one holding the money. Number two, I know whatever I say will not stand. How did the money get to me? It's a long story you don't want to know. The money was supposed to be there. But because somebody went to go and collect the money behind everybody, that is why the money gets to me. I am not going to tell you who went to go and collect the money behind. You understand? These people have lots of us, we have our corner at danger for this Yoruba thing. What you need to do? No, because we won't put it in Bagba. The reason we're saying it this way encoded is that those people will hear it and their heart will pump and they will know that they need to do things right.
Exactly. So ni mo ṣe sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ yín pé ká jọ fìfẹ́ correct ara wa. So that a gbọ́dọ̀ bá ara wa jà. Téèyàn kan bá ń ṣe àṣìṣe, mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí bí dáàdì wa tán pè láti America yẹn tán ṣe bring it out. To be honest with you, èmi ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí màá wá ṣe pé wọ́n sọ lẹ́nìí tẹ́yìn tó wá sọ pé ẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pẹ̀. Olè àyà mi ṣe dá.
Mọ́mì, mo mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ o. Kì í pé mi mọ̀ ń pa nǹkan tó ń ṣe o.
Fi gbogbo ara.
No, I told them it's not right. This is not what we need now.
Kì í ṣe nǹkan tá a need nìyẹn. So now tí gbogbo wa ti sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, àwọn náà gbọ́. A kàn wọ́n lára, ó ti lọ́ kàn wọ́n lára.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n contribute díẹ̀.
Ó yá sir.
Ẹ má bínú pé mo fẹ́ ṣe analysis kan. Ṣé rí nǹkan tó dá láyé, àwọn kan máa ń sọ pé kò ń fẹ́ kéèyàn ṣe o. Èmi máa ń wo gbogbo challenges ta ní yìí. Mo máa wá ń ro ṣé mọ̀ pé revolution lélẹ̀ Yorùbá nation. Nǹkan kan la fẹ́ gbé sílẹ̀. Ideology gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ó ṣe kí ni ó bára wọn mu wípé a fẹ́ dá dúró, which is good. But mo wá ń wo ìgbà tán gbé Christianity àbí Islam sílẹ̀. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí ojú Jesus Christ rí. Àwọn náà ló wá sèfo. Àwọn náà ló ń ní kán wá gba redemption, kán wá gba ìgbàlà. The same thing with Prophet Muhammad. Àwọn náà crucify Jésù, inú wọn náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ out. So I know ipe tá bá tiẹ̀ wá ń sọ nǹkan tí ò tiẹ̀ tó ń ṣe tẹ̀sìn tó jẹ́ tayé tó la owó lọ tó la ipò lọ, a máa ní problem. But mo kàn expect pé àá tiẹ̀ ti máa rí green light pé kíní yìí ti fẹ́ tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ náà káwọn èèyàn tó máa tí ó ti yé yín kán tó máa sọ pé ó ti yá. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ the little I know about irú directorate yẹn. Alàgbà kan nínú wọn bá ṣe máa ń ṣe meeting kiri wọ́n pè mí. Mo dẹ̀ fún wọn advice méjì. Mo ní kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ yìí pé idea yìí lè dá o, but it has to be inclusive. Ṣé bí ẹlẹ́gbẹ́jẹgbẹ́ wà, ẹ lè ní wọ́n pera wọn káàkiri nítòótọ́ bí Yorùbá ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká understand kinní kan. Àṣà wa a lè parẹ́. Tabakan, there's a wrong way of doing the right thing and there's a right way of doing the wrong thing. Ṣé rí ìlú wa tán bá ń ṣe ọdún bóyá ọdún Agẹmọ ni àbí ọdún ìlú, ẹ rí ẹgbẹ́ aláta, wọ́n á mú àǹkárá tiwọn, ẹgbẹ́ iléepo, ẹgbẹ́ oníyọ̀ bí Yorùbá ṣe rí nìyẹn. So really tá à ń ṣe iná a máa rí YOV, a máa rí ìlànà, a máa rí ìgbéga Oòduà, that is fine. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé káwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan máa try láti position ara wọn, ó máa mú suspicion dání pé sẹ́yìn lè fẹ́ máa lead wa ni àti ìdébi tó dàbí pé àyàn leadership tá a bá dẹ̀ máa wá yàn ẹ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ìṣọ̀rí ẹ̀yin ẹ mú representative wa o nínú ìlànà, ẹ̀yin ẹ mú representative wa o nínú ìgbéga, ẹ̀yin ẹ mú representative wa nínú Oòduà in diaspora ká lè jọ ṣe nǹkan papọ̀. Irú àwọn yẹn ló lè wá fọ́ọ̀mù irú directorate àti government in exile yẹn. Kì í ṣe pé kí n mú idea yẹn wá pé a dẹ̀ ní ìdí nǹkan báyìí o kí n fira mi ṣe prime minister, kí n mú ọkọ adé, kí n ní ìwọ ni honourable, kí n ní kàkà tí máa yan gbogbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn. Ó máa mú suspicion wá láàrin àwọn ẹgbẹ́ míì ó dẹ̀ máa fàfà sẹ́yìn ibi tẹ̀mí rí sí nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ rí sọdádì wa ó ní mo ṣe ń gbé òṣùbà fún yín, mo gbé òṣùbà fún yín gan ẹ ṣe gan ni, because I'm sure a lot of people will find it very difficult to come out, but nítorí pé lórílẹ̀ yìí náà òun lè ṣe lè bá wa fi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ dádì wa, which is good. And gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tá a ti ń sọ tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn máa support, ẹ jẹ́ ká pàkíyèsí wọn sí pé ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ ń gbé yìí kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn. So lóòótọ́ ó yẹ kí gbogbo wa wà níkan, ó yẹ ká wà níkan débi àwọn medias wa gan. Whatever tá bá fẹ́ pariwo ló yẹ kí everybody máa sọ. Sí dáadé adé ṣe ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí Kóìkì máa sọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí Yèyé Dára, gbogbo agitítọ̀ irú ọ̀rọ̀ kan náà ló yẹ kó máa jáde lẹ́nu wa. Òun náà ṣe máa mọ̀ yí pé àti wà ní òdìndín kan kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó lè wọ̀ wá láàrin. Ẹ má yẹ ká fi ọ̀tẹ̀ sí rárá. Ẹni tó bá ti ń ṣàìdá ẹ jẹ́ ká pè wọ́n pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ ká fi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí o, kò lè work báyìí, eléyìí kan ló kàn nísìn. Tó bá yá tá bá ti ń gbẹjọ́ wọ́n á gbọ́ sí wa lẹ́nu. Ẹ ti get dáàdi wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́, ẹ má yẹ ká dá wọn lẹ́bi báwọn ṣe rò ó ni, but àwa ń sọ fún wọn pé kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Because àwọn náà bá ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ ara wọn lè ní point, gbogbo wa la ní point, gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe point out pé gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ọlọ́gbọ́n ni wá. So bí gbogbo wa ṣe wá jọ́lọ́gbọ́n yẹn a gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ọgbọ́n yẹn fún èèyàn kan láti máa ṣe pé okay ẹja ṣe báyìí. It doesn't mean pé òun ló máa jẹ́ olórí wa at the end of the day. In most cases àwọn tó ń fight fún òmìnira àwọn kan náà máa ń jọ̀gá. Ìtàn ló máa ń jẹ́ ká rántí wọn láíláí, àwọn kan náà máa ń jọ̀gá.
Look in here so that my join into the conversation, but make sure you lower the one you are listening to. Ẹ ṣé Yawa. Ẹ ṣé ẹ máa gbọ́ wa nísìn for now, máa pè yín ní in a minute, yeah. Ṣé rí Yawa. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe láyé ẹ jẹ́ ká fi Yorùbá síwájú. Ká fi ara wa sẹ́yìn. Àwa lè wà labroad. Àwọn kan wà nínú lásìgbò yẹn nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Owó tá a bá gbà ń bí báyìí mélòó nínú ẹ̀ ló dọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó wà nínú lásìgbò yẹn. Ṣóyé yín, and until tó owó tá a bá gbà ń bí báyìí tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó wà nínú lásìgbò yẹn, we're wasting our time. And we're not just wasting our time, we're wasting our time big time. While are we saying we're fighting for these people, and all what we're doing is not in their interest? Because number one, security lo matter ju. I was thinking yes, I was thinking àwọn tó wà ní gangan yẹn, what have they done for them? What has each group, any group that has given them money should come out tomorrow and said, in the last 2 days I give them money. When they were in prison, I know how much you people contributed unknowingly that I sent to those people. I know how much from the sale of the t-shirt I'm selling goes to those people. You understand? I know how much I spend on sending my staff around in Nigeria. I know how many people, how many times they went to Igogo. I know how many times they went to Oyo prison. I know how many times they went to Agodi prison. I have 2 of my staff that left Lagos one day and they didn't come back to Lagos for another 4 weeks. Hotel no susi. Wọ́n wọ mọ́tò. Wọ́n jẹun. Ẹni tó mú kúrò nílé ẹ̀ for 4 weeks. Wọ́n ṣá máa jẹun. Ṣé mo ń gba owó lórí heritage ni? Àbí are people paying me for the program I'm doing? But ìfẹ́ Yorùbá ló wà important. Yes, some of you are helping me. So many of you are helping me. Mo mọ èèyàn kan sọ pé òun fi 15 million ṣe ètùtù, which I believe is a big lie. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ta rárá. Tí ẹni tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ omi tútù tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ẹni tó fi 15 million ṣe ètùtù, ẹni half of our time ṣàtìtẹ́sọ̀ yìí, our time quest for Yorùbá nation, a máa lọ commit suicide ni.
Ní rírú ẹ̀ la ṣe Èdùmàrè.
Madam, tí ẹ bá gbọ́ ẹni náà, èrò Ọlọ́run á bá yín. Owó olùdẹ ni. So yẹ yín. Nǹkan tèmi mọ̀. That's why I said to a lot of people, even the agitators are hungry because they think I know too much. That I'm not telling them. If I tell you something that's not supposed to be out, ẹ máa lábò lórí lani. Ẹ fẹ́ kí káwọn èèyàn pọ̀ lórí platform yìí. It's not everything táwọn Fúlàní ṣe náà sọ fún wa. So why should we tell them everything?
Exactly.
This is why.
A máa pẹ̀tù sí lọ́kàn náà ẹ̀yin náà láti wájú.
Uncle Ade.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Ade.
Yes, sir.
15 million yẹn ó pọ̀ o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọkùnrin tó wá láti jáde.
A máa ṣe ritual. A máa bẹ àwọn alálẹ̀. But àwọn tó ń gbé orí ilẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn alálẹ̀ máa sanra.
Hold on.
Mi ní kẹ́ sọ ẹnìyẹn ẹ jọ. Kí lè rí? Ok, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yín tán ń gbà yẹn Àfọ̀njá, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yín tán kí ọkùnrin tó wá
láti jáde. Ok, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ náà nìyẹn pé tá a bá ń lọ bá àwọn alálẹ̀ àbí tá à ń ṣe ètùtù, which is our traditional thing, ẹni tó dẹ̀ ń ṣàdúrà àwa Muslim oní Christian, but ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn alálẹ̀ máa jẹun o, but àwọn tó ń gbórí ilẹ̀ náà tí wọ́n ń pa tí wọ́n rò ń jẹjẹ tí wọ́n ń rù, ẹ má yẹ káwọn yẹn máa rù kí ó jẹ́ pé gbogbo owó wa orí ètùtù la máa ná lé. I think that is a bit too much. Torí mi náà ti gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan kan tó wà bìsáyà nípa àwọn nǹkan yẹn, so ẹ jẹ́ ká concentrate lórí welfare àwọn èèyàn wa pẹ̀lú àwọn owó tó pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, yàtọ̀ sí pé akọ̀mọ́mọ́ ní àfiṣe kínní. Meanwhile àwọn tá à ń jà fún gangan ebi ń pa wọ́n, ìyà dẹ̀ ń jẹ wọ́n. So thank you.
Okay, uncle láti Germany ní sọ̀rọ̀ sà.
Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ sà. Ṣé ti rí inú mi dùn lórí iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sà?
À ń gbọ́ yín loud and clear sà.
Mo rí iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe because mo rí fídíò tẹ̀ ṣe ń pa àwọn OPC mẹ́ta yẹn tí wọ́n release ní Ìgọ̀gọ̀. Bọ́sà, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ kan sà ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ṣé rí àwàdà jẹ́ young generation lórí Yorùbá agitation ìta ní opportunity láti wá sí abroad. Tí a bá ń rí i pé ìjà ẹ máa ń gbé wá sí online, inú wọn ò kì í dùn. Ẹ yẹ ká máa sọ ìtọ́. Ṣé rí kò tí pẹ́ tèmi náà ṣe kúrò lórí program tó ṣe lórí Odùduwà TV AY show. Èmi náà wo program yẹn. Ṣé ti anything tó máa mú Yorùbá tó máa wà united, tó yẹ pé a máa wà focus láti gba Yorùbá nation, ó ní kó jẹ́ priority wa. Ṣé ti tẹ bá ní kẹ́ máa ro pé ẹnìkan ṣe association wọn, any association kò bá jẹ́ wọ́n ṣe kò bá jẹ́ tó bá lè jẹ́ for the focus of Yorùbá nation, inú wa máa dùn. Àwa tá jẹ́ young generation yìí, tá bá ń gbọ́ pé ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́tí wọ́n bí 50 something 60 something tẹ bá ń gbé program wá sí online. If àwọn àtàwọn àbí ìbà ìgan a máa ń sọ fún yèyé dára gan, tínú bá ti ń bí wọn a lè máa ń dúpẹ́ pé wọ́n máa understand. Ṣé rí ẹ má yẹ kí a máa gbogbo aṣọ wa ká máa ta sóòrùn. Kí ni ìwà òkè lórí online? Irúbẹ̀ yẹn sọ ń sìn pé inú wọn dùn ún sìn pé wọ́n gbọ́ pé ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí program tó ṣe launch lénìí. Mo rí i pé tó ń pọ̀mpù wá ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe kọ̀ọ̀kan. Anything tó bá ti máa mú Yorùbá united, mo wo ìjẹjẹ. ó ní ẹnìkan sọ lórí ìjẹ̀jẹ̀ nígbà tó lọ submit paper yẹn fún parliament yìí pé this is the first time in the history of Igbo people more than 150 organizations to come together to speak on one voice for how many years they have been together in UK. That is an achievement. Àwọn ò tí achieve anything but ẹ̀yin àgbàgbàgbà ìtẹ̀bá ti rí small mistake lára ara yín ẹ máa ti sáré wá sí online inú wọ̀ kì í dùn as a youth. We are saying this thing, we are watching you people, we are looking at you people that still have opportunity in a bad record. And why get everything online. And they said to Kini, there's Zoom, there's many ways. Can't go book your UK ni. And go problem in America, and go problem in Germany, and go problem in other parts of the nation. But it's just most of it in the UK. Tell us sort of go killing sort of Kolola Ejo. And they said to Kini, it is not good for us to be hearing this thing. Yoruba, we are suffering.
Uncle Milati Germany. I really appreciate your contribution. Let me explain something so that people can know exactly the gravity of all this nonsense we're talking about. If somebody has collected over 100 million naira and the money is for him and not for the cause, is that something we could treat underneath?
Orúkọ Yorùbá Nation.
You see,
That's a lot of.
Uncle, maybe me and you need to talk after the show. Maybe I need to let you into some of the things that goes on in the background.
Wow.
Maybe some of us, maybe you, the gentleman from Germany, maybe you need to understand the gravity, the level of deception that is going on within ourselves here. I'm going to add another uncle to this. I don't think you will hear me because I've turned my volume down. So maybe.
Daddy wa iri ewo ẹ má wulẹ̀ jẹ́ ká làágùn jìnnà ẹ̀yin mọ gbogbo ohun tó ń lọ ìdí nìyí tẹ̀ ṣe ní dágunlá ìdí nìyí tẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ jẹ́ àgbàgbà tẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pa tó ń go on yìí lẹ̀ ṣe ní dágunlá.
Could you guys hold the line? Guys online, auntie, hold on, ma, hold on. Guys online, I'm going to mute my auntie, hold on 1 second. Auntie, hold on 1 second. Guys online, I'm sorry, I'm going to mute my microphone for some time because I want to tell these people some few things and I don't want it to be online. Please give me some few minutes. I'm going to mute my microphone for some few minutes and let's talk. I will come back to you in a minute. Thank you.
Heritage TV. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.
Heritage TV. La 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.
Heritage TV. La 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your functions like birthdays, funerals, weddings, church anniversaries or harvest. Heritage Television is the master. We are in the heart of London with an ultra-modern equipped studio. You can call us on 020-800-46100 or email us info@heritagetv.co.uk or mobile 0734 1234 560. Heritage Television will do you proud.
Heritage TV. La 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 la. Heritage TV.
Everybody in London, have you heard that Heritage Television has come up with something new? All your functions and celebrations can now be multi-camera live stream that was only reserved for the rich and famous. Having a function in London can be viewed clean and clear immediately from any part of the world. Trust Heritage TV to give you a better reach. Heritage Television also does photography that will make you the envy of all your friends and family. Heritage Television is the best. All your
I have to keep you guys waiting. Guys, I'm going to finish the show here because I want to have a private meeting with the people on the line. I'm so sorry it has to end up like this. There's some few times that we have to try and explain things to people so that they understand a little bit better. We cannot keep frying all our dirty linen in the hair. That is why there's some confidential information I'm going to release to them and to them only, so that they can understand. It is not every day that you have this. If you don't know anything about this directory issue, I think you should get involved with those in charge, not condemning them. Okay? Okay? I'm not condemning anybody. I'm just telling you what I know about people. I've asked questions with people before. The uncle from Switzerland, I'm going to call you back when I finish this meeting because all my phones are all full up. All my phones are filled up. There's no any extra phone. That is why I couldn't answer your phone. I want to thank you for your effort tonight. I want to thank you for what you've done. If you like the program, please give it a thumb up. If you don't like it, please give it a thumb down so that I can know that I need to do some few changes and improvement on it. I want to thank you all. God bless you. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow by the grace of God. I have a panel of discussion because this is going to continue tomorrow in one way or the other. I'm bringing some few people together so that we can talk about it. Thank you. Good night. ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jùmọ̀ kọ orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa ni ògo adúláwọ̀.